Today I'm in India with a very talented young violinist. There is a few things we want to do today. First, I want to check the difference between a glass fiber bow and a wood bow. Second, I want to make the violin more singing, okay, more expressive. So I will tune the violin, and I might change the strings too. Okay, these are only two things we're going to do in this morning. Basically, we're working on the hardware. It means we work on the instruments. Okay. First, I would like to play with the glass fiber bow, please. Okay, nice. Now it's wood bow. Okay, nice. I don't know if you can hear the difference from this video camera. For us, the difference is very obvious. When plays a glass fiber bow, it's only the violin body vibrates. The vibration is very limited. But when she uses a wooden bow, the second time, the whole violin and include our listeners' body start to move. Why? I just give you a simple explanation, even though I made quite a few videos talking about the same thing before. When we play violin, the bow also makes sound, because if the bow is wood, wood has vibration, it makes sound. But sound is small that we cannot hear, okay? But it does have sound. So the bow sound will correspond with the violin. Okay, there is a relationship between the bow sound and the violin sound. They must correspond to each other well. Okay, that means that it could correspond not well. So it means that you can have a very good bow and a very easy to play a bow with better sound on this violin, but it could work on the other violins good. So each bow functions differently from each violin. There is no good bow or bad bow. It's only a good match or bad match. Okay, so you have the best bow, you have the best violin, they may not be best match. So this you have to be very careful about this. But the glass fiber bow, it is a synthetic, it's a plastic, it's not wood. So it does not make sound. Okay, it does not vibrate. So there's no sound. That's why when you play on the violin, it's only the violin, the string sound with the box, it vibrates, it makes sound. So the sound will not come out. Okay, this is a huge difference. This is why I say it again. I do not recommend glass fiber bow play classical music. Especially if you are on the stage, you can hear the difference very clearly. The wood bow will take the sound to you much more directly, much more sufficiently, powerfully. But for a glass fiber bow, the sound does not carry out. So, but the glass fiber bow is good for electronic violins, good for pickup, another system, not for classical acoustic violins. So I finished what I'm talking now, and we'll listen to it once more. Please listen to it very carefully to see the difference. Okay, one more time. Okay. I think the difference is very obvious. But if you say you can't tell the difference, it might be the camera the mic, okay? Or if you can't hear the difference, it doesn't matter to you, okay? You can use anything. Now I want to work on the sound of the violin. Okay. I feel this violin is a little too hard. It does not bring the sound out. I want the sound more softly. Okay, I want to make this sound a little more softer. I can play in a little more. Now I feel this sounds very much on the outside. It's not going on the back. I don't know if you notice difference.
Yeah.
You play it again.
Oh yeah.
Different,
It's a huge difference.
Yes. See, now I want to change strings because this string has a character, very easy. Sound is very easy to come out. It's straightforward sound. This is character. This string is good for old violin. If the violin is little nasal or difficult to sound, difficult to get out, it's very good for this string. But this violin is not that old, okay, it's still very powerful violin. So I need have a string, it has more expressive sound and a deeper sound. So I now change to, this is for soloists, for young musicians. This is very similar to Eva Pilazzi. It looks like Eva Pilazzi too, but the difference is it has a deeper sound, has more layer of tone color than Eva Pilazzi. And we also believe it lasts a little longer. Of course, price is also like half price than Eva Pilazzi. So we will put on this Daniel nylon strings, rich nylon strings to see the difference. Okay. sound, huh?
Yeah.
See, such a big potential. You can change a violin totally different. If you by tuning when you change the wooden bow, tune the violin, change the strings, it's another violin. Okay, there's so much you can do. Okay, now and I would like you to practice on this, get used to the sound, get used to everything, and next time, maybe this afternoon, maybe tomorrow, we'll work on this hand. She plays very beautiful, and she has a very little problem here. There's almost no problem with this hand, and I also will teach you how to make it even easier for this hand. But first, we work on this hand. Okay, we just do it one hand by one hand. You will find that playing violin is much easier. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Lovely. Good.